Alright, thank you very much. Hello everybody, yes, it's your good friend Pozzible here. And I'm here today to wrap up a segment that I began early last month, or late last month I should say, and that is Hollywood horror movies you weren't watching. You know, as Hollywood movies keep going forward, it's always good to remember those movies that have been forgotten. And especially since Halloween has come and gone, it's always remembered those special horror movies. You know, I think of no other genre makes more movies than horror. You know, you get your action, you get your rom-coms, all sorts of movies come out every single year. However, I don't know, horror just seems to come and stay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe comedies have more. I know they have more variety. Everyone, especially horror, is such a big concept anyway. So much variety. This one, it comes to me as a suggestion from Bucky, a friend of mine, and you'll find him on Twitter as Bucky Adams at PrisonerFan48 is where you'll find him. Now, this particular movie was one of his favorites. It's actually a pretty good movie. It's Sleepaway Camp, and as you can imagine, even by 1983 standards, this is considered old school now. You know, it's the classical story of a group of kids who go to their camp, and during their summer getaway, when the kids can play and the adults don't have to worry about them anymore, at least for the next 2 or 3 months, this is a person comes in and kills everyone. Been there, done that, even by 1983. This was getting old. However, what sets Sleepaway Camp apart is the ending. I'm not going to reveal it here. I think this is something you have to watch to enjoy, to understand. But this is one of those movies that knew how to do it right by the twist. And considering that everything was done wrong, I mean, this was back in the day when they were basically doing a parody of it. It wasn't serious. You know, nobody took it serious. There's even a situation, watch carefully, the sheriff or his deputy, I forget which one, he shows up, he's clean shaven. A few quote-unquote days later, he has this humongous mustache that is clearly fake. You know, you got a kid walking in on a dance wearing a cowboy hat for no good reason, except for the fact that they needed to give the bully something to, you know, slap off him. Okay? So, Sleepaway Camp was weird. It was different because it was bizarre. It was the first time they attempted to really just make fun of it. And they weren't trying to do a stupid slapstick like you see nowadays, where the only idea of a parody movie is to throw in as much pop culture references as you can, or to throw in as much references to the original movie as you can. It stood alone as its own movie, and it gave it a brilliant twist, and that's why Sleepaway Camp earns a special spot on our list. Now, to be honest, unfortunately, the movie itself kind of failed in the sequels. They became very basic, very standard, because it's a been there, done that, and they lacked the twist that this one had. So I know I've been saying a lot about it. Don't want to spoil it for you. Sleepaway Camp for Halloween, I definitely recommend seeing it. Alright guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you at the theaters.